Oh, seven commanders. Today we are going to go through a rescue mission in an AX fitted T8 in the existing invaded systems. There are only two left now out of 12. The other two I expect will probably be down tomorrow, and then we will focus on controlled systems after that. But for right now, I'm going to show you. Here's where we're at. We've got LHS 450, which is at 50%. We've got Weiss 0855-0714. That one is at 28%. Right now, all efforts for Vortex Squadron and in all affiliates should be LHS 450. You can do rescues or you can do combat. There's other things that you can do as well, commanders. However, in the scope of this video, we are going to focus on rescue missions. First thing I'm going to do, we're going to do a brief look at the build for this particular mission. We've got hard points. I've got enhanced AX multi-cannons pre-engineered. I've got an abrasion blaster. These are not probably going to be necessary right now. We got beam lasers. This is a contingency plan. Okay, if everything goes to hell today, we can at least shoot the Thargoids. Okay. Utility mounts. Now today we tried the other day and I didn't do great. Not gonna lie. We're gonna try two electronic countermeasures, a heat sink and a point defense. I know there's different thoughts on these things, commanders. I'm just doing what I can. Okay. Now you can change these to whatever you want. Now the only one caveat is it's possible that we could get pulse wave burst from an interceptor or something. And right now we don't have the capability of thwarting that because we're using the two electronic countermeasures. Hopefully we won't run into any problems, but if we do, then we'll trade out one of these electronic countermeasures and we'll put the Thargoid pulse neutralizer back on the ship. Also, we have in the core internals, this is very standard stuff. Heavy duty armor deplating on the lightweight alloy, power plant, low emissions, and monstered because I needed a little extra power. But typically you could do low emissions and super conduits or flow control, whatever you want to do. But monstered for me because I needed more power because I'm using some really big devices in here. Now, dirty drive tuning, drag drives on the thrusters. We have the frameshift drives and SCO. It is increased drive range and mass manager. Life support is a miscellaneous lightweight, and power distributor is charge enhanced power distributor and flow control. We have the sensors, just lightweight sensors. We're not going to be looking for a lot of stuff here. We're just trying to make everything work as fast and as quickly as possible. Now, I am not using passenger cabins on this one, commanders, so you can do passenger missions as well as rescue wounded. We're going to do only rescue wounded today, but you can also add passengers, and you can pick up passengers if you have the appropriate. You have to have a reputation with different groups in the system. So if you don't have that, it's just easier, or it's not as easy to get the wounded, but it's literally they don't care what your reputation is in most cases. So then we have cargo racks, just straight cargo racks because we're not doing passengers. We got a little bi-weave shield generator. This is not a great shield generator, but it's not the worst one. It'll do, pig. It'll do. And I think it's enhanced low power and a low draw. So now we have cargo rack, and we have one anti-corrosion rack. Don't necessarily need an anti-corrosion rack, but we have one anyway. And then all the way down to the most important thing. Now, one other thing you might want to add, commanders, if you want to go a little bit faster. I know a lot of you know how to use the Super Cruise Assist. I'm not real good at it, but I've seen other people do it. So I'm not going to use it in this video, but it is an option. You can use that to... you can use the Super Cruise Assist to do fast drops into systems, and a lot of commanders use them. I, unfortunately, am not going to be using one. Okay, so we're gonna do this old school. All right. Now that's it for that. Now we're gonna look We've already determined that there's only 2 systems left, LH-450 and the Weiss. Now we are going to go to this one. So we copy that. We're using dcoh.watch to do this, right? So we can see what is going on in the war. And right now, this is where we're at. Man, can you believe we got through 10 invaded systems in 1 week? That's pretty intense. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to exit this. We're going to go over to our little nav beacon. We're going to go to galaxy map. And then we're going to go ahead and paste. We're going to paste that in there, right there. Boom. And then we're going to go, oh, we've never been there before. So we will not be able to see what's in the system yet, but we will shortly. All right, so we're going to take off and go. Now, keep in mind, commanders, when you're flying around, if you get into a situation where Sol is in your way, do not go into Sol. Sol is really, really hotbed right now for death, so don't go in there. You have to manually map yourself around Sol. You know, don't let the auto navigator take you through Sol, because you're not going to have a good day, commanders. If you go through Sol, you're just going to get mega addicted. That's what we call that. You're going to get hyper addicted. You're going to get interdicted multiple times. It's very confusing and very stressful, so don't do it. And it takes longer. If you're getting hyper addicted and interdicted all the time, that takes longer to get this job done. You want to go as fast as you can. So we're going to go ahead and jump. And we're going to jump on over to LHS 337. We'll scan the system, and then we'll figure out where we can collect our wounded and bring them back. Also, note that Hutner seems to be bugged, so don't use Hutner for rescue missions. I can't even target Hutner. Most of my friends can't, or my squad can't target Hutner, so don't do it, commanders. Just use Cornwallis. And also, another note, if you want to get things done, you might want to do this in solo. Okay? Solo or very small groups. Do not go into open in this. That's just, you're just asking to get killed. Okay? And I say this every video, but people ignore me every video. So I'm saying it again. Please do not do this in open. Do it in solo or small private group. Even the AXI anti-Xeno initiative is probably too large. Cygnus-Prime is my group. It's very small. If you want to get into a small private group and you don't want to use your own personal one, please feel free to use Cygnus Prime. There's a lot less people in there, a lot less confusion. And you can get on our Discord to talk with those folks. The links for everything I'm talking about in this video are in the description below this video. That was like a double. Did I just do a double? I did a double whip, double whammy. Is that what just happened there? Okay, so I think we might have one more jump to go. We got to go ahead. We're going to scan this system. Let me get my D-scanner. There we go. Now, typically I would say, commanders, just make sure you turn in that data so when you come back on the second run that you can just use it. And there you go, you know. All right, so we got that. We're going to jump. Sorry, Commander. I have a lot of things going on here. I'm trying to keep focused. I'm trying to focus my power and always look at their eyes, okay? That's what I'm telling you. Now we're going to get out of here. We're going to go over to the next system. We'll scan it, and then we'll figure out where the Thargoids are. I don't think you get pulled over that much in these, interdicted, or, you know, and right now we have not yet been hyperdicted on this one, so hopefully that won't be a thing this time. Boom, there you go, no hyperdiction. And now we can scan the system, and we can look on the system map and find out where we can do some rescues. So now we're going to look, go over here, we'll go to navigation, and go to system map. And there's some right here, and that's it. So we can do rescues right here at Stevenson Relay, okay? And it's especially important if you're going to an orbital that you know, being in solo is even better, because that way you don't have to worry that all the pads are full. But a small group, again, should be okay. If they're doing combat, that's fine too. There might be combat pilots, and okay. So here's one thing you do is when this happens, when you get interdicted in a system, you throttle back to 0, and then you, right when you drop, start using the thrust and getting out of there. Okay, the shields, that's what these shields are for, is to protect you from things like scouts. Okay, so we're just going to keep going until our cooldown on the right is gone. So we're going to go ahead and take back off and get moving back to Stevenson Relay. There we go. Boom, let's get out of here. Now we're heading on into Stevenson, and then make sure you do your, now if you have your Super Cruise Assist, you can use it now to help get you to your destination. Obviously, you want to use that to if you want to do fast drops and stuff like that. I don't know how to do those very well, so I'm not going to do that today. But if you guys know how to do it, do it. Do it. Do it. Okay? That's all I can tell you. I can't explain it. I'm a combat pilot. This is way out of my water zone. I'm way above my pay grade. I am just a grunt. So I'm just trying to help any way I can, commanders, and I do appreciate everyone that's helped out this week. And hopefully this week we will be far enough into recovering systems and invaded systems and controlled systems that we will be able to attack a Titan Cosijo this Thursday. It's in a couple days from now. So if you're just now watching this is on this is Monday. We got a couple days left to get all this stuff situated so we can attack the Titan. And I believe we're going to do it, commanders. We are very close. I might talk a little bit about controlled systems afterwards. I'm going to turn off the lights here. Figure out where the door is. Where's the door on this thing? I don't think it's on that side, so we'll go this side. Stations typically always point towards a planet or some sort of a star or something like that. Oh, this one's on fire big time. Look at it, it's burning up, commanders, burning up. Don't bother joining the fight, and don't shoot anything in here. Okay, just forget about that. There's the door. Now we can't land automatically, but we can go ahead and request docking. We still need to do that. And their auto dock system is down, so we're going to have to manually enter. There we go. We're coming in hot. Coming in. Bada boom, bada bing. You get down here. Go in here. Come on. Don't hit it. All right. So now once you're in here, you got to find the pad. 13, it looks like should be like right around here somewhere. Now the station moves, so it gets a little tricky. So just got to look around. I'm just looking around because, it's back here somewhere. Where are you? 13. Then you just look for your pad, and then you land on it. Now it says it's right here. There it is. All right. 15? Oh, I'm on the plat. 15. No wonder I couldn't find it. Then you get out your little landing gear. So I apologize for the crudeness of this video, commanders, but, as you know, we're on kind of a time crunch. We have to have those invasions recovered and everything before Thursday. So we are working really hard around the clock. All AX pilots are out working themselves into a little lather. So what you want to do is you want to go to Starport Services. You can do this for either passengers or, so if you want to do passengers and you have passenger racks, then use this. Otherwise, you go to the mission board, you go over to the transportation tab. Now, just pick up everything you have room for, Commander. Just all this stuff. Take it all. Okay? And it's a little bit tricky on this one because you have to do this extra step of collect items, and then you have to, there you go. They do that, then you confirm, and then you go back, and then you have to go back in. You got to go back. Now, I may not be doing this correctly, commanders, and I know somebody will let me know. If I'm not doing it correctly, please feel free to let me know, but I don't normally do these. So now we're done. And we're done. I do not like this menu system. They could have made it a little bit more intuitive. However, it is what it is, commanders. We ain't got time to cry. We'll cry later after the war. And then back, and then back, and then transportation. This is the harder of the two things to do. I like passenger missions so much better. But confirm. See, we just got an energy surge. You want to avoid those at all costs, commanders. And then so we got 4 now. And then back, and then transportation, and then evacuate. And now I use a joystick, guys. So I use a HOTUS. I use the X52 by Logitech Pro, and so yeah. Let's see, confirm, back, and then back. So if it looks a little sluggish to you, it's because that's how it is. Because I am a little sluggish. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go ahead and keep collecting these items. Then we're gonna go back and collect items. Confirm. Oop, collect items. And then okay. Wait a minute. Collect items. Oh, okay. We're all done with that one. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, commanders. This is all new to me. I'm just wrapping my head around it myself. So don't feel bad if you don't understand. I don't either. I'm just trying to find ways to help in any way possible. Any help is great. And then you collect items. Bada bing. Got that one already. Cancel. Oh, I know what I did. I didn't go back. Transportation. Evacuate. Accept. Collect. Confirm. Back. I don't know. I think I'm doing this wrong, but I just don't have time to worry about it right now. I'm just gathering what I can and getting out of here, commanders. That's all I'm doing. Confirm, collect, confirm, back. Oh, that one. Okay, so back, transportation, evacuate, accept mission, collect items, confirm, back. Oop, did I do it? Back. Transportation. We got 3 more. We should be able to pick up all these because the T8 has a lot of space. Now, this is also a fully fitted G5 T8. If you do it in anything else, you're going to get a different result. So, I'm not trying to tell you how to do it. I'm just telling you how I'm doing it. And you're welcome to do it any way you like. But this is the basic idea. This is what you want to do. If you don't like combat, this is a way you can help, okay? Now, you are probably better at doing this key stuff that I'm doing, and God bless you. Okay, I'm all about pew, 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 pew. That's all I do. So we're going to just keep going. And so this takes a little time, obviously, to get done. And then once you get it all done, then you can move on to the next thing, which is delivery. You can only deliver to Cornwallis right now. Don't bother with Hutner. Hutner seems to be bugged for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm not sure if they're going to fix it because I'm pretty sure we're going to be done with this before they get a chance to fix it. Also, in other news, the Cobra Mark V is delayed until Thursday. Also, I'm not sure, though, if the storage increase from 200 to 600 is also delayed or not, but they may be together, so we may not get the additional storage until Thursday's tick. Collect. So I apologize, this takes a little time. Like I said, if you do passengers, this goes way faster, but then you got to deal with passengers, and they yell at you the whole time. So we're done. We got them all, right? That's all we need here, commanders. We're done. We got 16 of 16 missions. That's all we can take. So we're going to get out of here. And then we're going to go ahead and map ourselves over to, we're going to go to navigation. I have it, now I have it bookmarked so I can find it easier. We're going to go to Rescue Ship Cornwallis. It's right here. Boom. Got a plot. It's a big jump. It's 4 jumps. We could get pulled over a lot, but we're going to try really hard not to do that. So we're still going to probably get pulled over by a scythe, Commander, so be prepared. If you don't pick the to join the thing, you can do it. And if you do it, that's fine, but make sure you do it like before you leave. You don't have to, but I think that you might get more credit for the oh, I know what I'm doing. Hold on. Here we go. There we go. Oh, join the fight. You don't have to actually fight, though. Don't fight anything. You're fine. And then you have to manually take yourself out. You can go as fast as you want. So if you're a good driver, or even if you're a bad one, and you don't mind running into the walls, go ahead. Boost out of there. Oop, see? That's why I don't do that. All right, Commanders, we are taking off. We're going to head our way over to Cornwallis. We will likely get pulled over by a scythe or hyperdicted by a scythe. Sorry. I call it getting pulled over. It's like when the police come get you. So here we go. We got all kinds of missions. And we are out of mass lock, and we are on our way, Commanders. Now, yeah, things get a little tricky from here on out. Let's go ahead and make sure we have weapons and engines and sys. Systems and engines. So we got maximum escapage. You want those sys's charged so you can fire your ECMs. Of course, mine are not ready, so that's not great. We're having trouble because we hit the station. So we're going to be in a little bit of trouble on this one, Commanders. We may not be able to fire those ECMs as much as I'd like, but start turbo boosting right away. Boost. And get out of here. Oh, here it comes. They are shooting missiles at me. I do have my point defense on here. I can hear the missile coming, but it hasn't reached me yet. Watch it down on the scanner. When it gets close, hit your ECMs. There it goes. It's close enough. Hopefully we got that fired. I don't know. Oh, man. Nope, I did not get that fired. So that was bad. Make sure you're in the right mode. Alright, we should be okay, though. We're actually, I don't think we're going to get... we might have to wait for the FSD drive to recharge. Okay, the drive's disabled. It's coming back. It'll be back in just 1 second. And you see how fast this travels once it's engineered, fully engineered. It goes pretty fast. I'm going to take a look at my drive and see where it's at as far as recharging. It should be done. Yeah, it looks like it should be fine. Let's get out of here. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Yeah, so it was an epic fail on the ECM, but otherwise, I mean, here comes another missile. We're going to be out of here before they can get us, though. Good day. It's a good day when you don't lose any passengers. It's always a great day. Wow. Yeah, this war has been crazy, Commanders. It's been just going nuts. Everybody's doing everything everywhere. It's crazy. So, and you guys should know the rest. Once we get to Cornwallis, we're gonna turn in our. Oops. We're gonna turn in our. I'm still hitting my boost. That's muscle memory right there. So we're going to turn in the missions, and then we would head right back to that same system and do it again. And make sure if it's your first time doing this, then make sure you reset. You go ahead and turn in your cartographic data so that you can, in case something happens and you die, you'll be all right. So I don't know why I was not jumping. Should have been jumping, but I wasn't jumping. We're going to go ahead and jump our way all the way over to Cornwallis here. I have not seen yet getting hyperdicted more than once per run. So you might get lucky. Just stay away from Seoul. Do not go there. It's too much. You'll never get out of there. You start going into Seoul. Just go to the invaded or controlled systems and see if there's anything you can do as a rescue pilot. We appreciate all rescue pilots. They work tirelessly to make sure that we are safe. So, it's awesome. We appreciate all of them. And now we're ready to head into V886 Centauri. And we'll turn in all these missions, and then we'll run right back over there until the system is cleared. Now, the system was already at way up there, over 50%, I believe. It's at 50% exactly. So just make sure you check dcoh.watch before you go, and make sure that the system's still active, still being dealt with. So whatever the top percent is in invasions, do that. And if all the invasions are gone, then you want to switch your filter over to controlled systems, and then you want to follow those. So here we go. I'm gonna boost past this gravity. I'm sure the game's gonna love that. Let's do it anyway. What do you think? Yeah, there you go. Come on, we're gonna gravity well. All right. Well, you know, not all well-laid plans work out the way we planned it, right, Commanders? So there you go. This is a down and dirty combat pilots version. There's obviously going to be much more detailed videos out there for you folks, and I thank you very much for coming to see mine. I appreciate all of you for helping out. I respect each and every pilot that is helping out in this war. It's amazing. It's amazing what we can do as a team. So keep focusing. Keep it together, Commanders. We got this. We are going to end this war very quickly. If we get that Titan, we get the Titan Kosijo's defenses down, we will do a full-on assault. You can rescue there, but that's a whole nother ball of wax, Commanders. That's a toughie. I don't know if I'm the guy to show that, because I've never successfully gotten any rescues off of a Titan. But you can take an abrasion blaster. If you go to the Titan, you have to put your Thargoid pulse neutralizer back on, and then you can go right in there and scan. You can actually get a scanner if you want, but I think you can see them. Anyway, you look for the cells where they have humanoids, and then you use your abrasion blaster. Or actually, I think it's a different one. It's the one you use for deep core mining. It's the AX version of it, though. Sorry, I can't remember the name right off the top, man. Anybody in the comments can reference that for me. I don't remember what it's called. It's called a subsurface extractor, something like that. And you can use that to get humans off of the Titans, but it's very, very difficult. The best thing to do is probably wait until the Titan is in meltdown, and that's when it's a little bit easier to get in there and remove things from the Titan. Titan does not like to be poked or prodded or anything like that. So here we are. We're at Cornwallis. We're going in heavy. Yeah, you can use your if I would have had the Super Cruise assist, I could have done this a little bit faster as far as getting from the system nav point to this rescue ship. But I think something just ran into me. All right, I'm going to go ahead and let it auto dock. And that's where we're at, Commanders. Thank you all for your support. 07s to all of you, and I will talk to you all again next time.